Hey folks, I'm Bixon. Today we're going to play a bit more of Foundation by Polymorph Games. So once again, it is a game which is still in development, so beware, everything with it today is subject to change. So, when this little bit of notification is going to be done, we'll just take a look at something I failed to do in the previous video. I was trying to change the 8 of the buildings from our church and manor, and it was not working very well, but now it is working. I think I was just failing at something. It was probably already working. So let's just show you a bit how it's working. I'm going to go maybe on the Lord Manor here, and we're going to add a little tower somewhere, anywhere, and let's see, maybe behind. Let's just add a little extension here. We're going to go for a treasury here. We're going to add it maybe around here, and you see it's just written here. You can just drag and drop, and let's just go and check the height because it seems to be a bit too high. Alright, just reduce this a bit. And do we have any kind of windows or something to make it better? Not so much, but maybe I can add a chimney on this thing. Not so much. Yet I might be able to change the size of it. So you cannot do it on buildings which are already built, but you can remove them and just build them again. Anyway, just add a few things. So we might want to add a little bit of an extension here, so it's going to feel like it's a bit part of the thing. We could just do that this way, and we could maybe change a bit the eyes here like this. We could also add another one here, so we could just link these two together. Is it kind of fitting? Maybe not completely, but maybe if I just do that this way with control, I could actually do that this way and just... So you need to click once if you want to change the size. Alright. Okay, can I maybe move the tower a bit closer? Yes, it seems to be the case. There we go. And where do we go next? Okay, so for now I think it's going to be fine. Let's just start the construction. We're going to take a look at the church instead, because there is a lot of things to do in the church. It's just way too small, and we had trouble with it. Because it was not good. Plus, we'll need to focus a bit on the bread at some point. I'm beginning to get way too much wheat and way too little flour here, so we might want to just add a bunch more. And I should probably just try to add a warehouse. Where was it? Closer here, so we don't really need to run all the way back to the village. So I could do it that way, and we could try to add an extra windmill somewhere, maybe a bit higher. It's not home here. You know what? I'm going to spend a bit of money to get that little bit of land. All right, and we could spend a bit even more. Where to? I think for now we might be fine. Yes, we are fine for now. There is plenty of space I'm not using yet. I could just pick up that, so I can just add a bunch more berry gathering at. Yes, maybe why not? Okay. And there is another thing we should actually do. We might want to dive into the wall building things. I did not really build any yet because it was not necessary, but maybe it could be useful. I could just try to go and make a wall all around our territory. I'm not sure it's a good idea. Maybe it's going to be very expensive. Expecting, yet I've got plenty of stone, so it might be working well. Okay, let's just... now we were speaking about the church. Let's just do the church first. And before we do that, we need to add an extra windmill. Okay, just a little bit higher. Going to be our little windmill here. And I could maybe do a second one. Yeah, I could just wait for the first one to be built and see how it's going to look like in between. Let's just go and deal with the church first. We've got a few issues here. I feel like this area is just way too low, and this is a bit in the way. So let's just edit the church. Move that away. I'm going to remove this a little bit. Alright, we're going to remove that as well. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an extra church core here. we're going to make it a little bit higher, so it's going to fit the other side. Kinda. I need to go higher. It's still a bit annoying. We really need to be able to have an option to deal how these notifications are going to spawn. It's really important. It's going to drive us all crazy. Quite a bit. Let's see. I want a little bit of extension here like this. And just to make it fit. So we've got, let's say, a core part of the church, and maybe a part for the monks and stuff next to it. Maybe I could just not do it that way. I don't know. I wonder. Maybe it's not necessary here, but I could maybe move this part somewhere else. That's kind of fine for now. Let's just. Okay, I think I should just use extension B here and just make it way higher. It's a bit strange, but this church was strange anyway, so I could just. It's really strange. I'm going to add maybe too little bit of extension on the side, so it's going to feel like a bit less weird. Let's just rotate these on the like this, and I'm not saying it's not going to be weird, but still. Not this one. Is it? Oh, is it? If you compare to the other one, it seems to be fine already. And what if I was to go for this little bit? But how do I make it fit? Maybe on the side like this, and we could add a bit of height to make it go over. It's still quite strange. Maybe what I should do. Let's just try something. I've got hardcore, which I did not use before, so maybe I could actually do something with it. Like I could just maybe do it that way. I don't know. I could do some kind of little garden. We might want to try that. Let's just take a look. So let's just go with a little door over there. I might want to remove a bunch of things on the way. Oh, I'm beginning to get enough bread to maybe feed my population a bit. And then we could add the extension to make it fit, but maybe a bit further. I could. It's a shame I've got no walls. Nah, it's going to be a bit too much that way. So maybe I could use. Oh, why not? The tower here. A bit like that. And it's getting a bit crazy. Let's just add this part over there. Maybe not too high, maybe a little one, just like this. And we could remove that. And let's see where I go next. I could maybe also add this on the side here. I don't. I feel like it's strange. I'm going to go with the B one. Okay. So it's making a second building. I'm going to add hardcore in the middle here. Maybe not. Maybe just a little bit higher. Okay, why not? And it's going to be quite big when it's going to be finished. Let's keep going. I'm pretty sure you can do better. There are a bunch of things which are not feeling right yet, but I could maybe use these walls to add a bunch of these. Let's see. It's not fitting. Not on the side, at least. maybe what I should do here is not that. I'm going to try to remove this part here, and we're going to add maybe a regular extension here. We're going to rotate it a bit. No, it's not going to fit, is it? If I do that this way, and maybe keep a bit of space for my... Let's just try it. I'm going to just do it that way. I'm going to add stained glass over there, so there is a bit of light which is going to go through, like this. Then I'm going to check that I'm at the max I can do. A bit too high, okay. Let's do it that way. And let's try to keep extending that part. Wait, what am I doing here? I need to drop it and then change the side of it. Okay. And I'll just rotate things a bit. I'm not really thinking how I'm establishing this, but with a bit of luck it will look fine. And feel like it's strange there. Nah, I'll just take like what I can do with the C thing. Extension C. It's a slightly bit better, but I think I should just move it a bit that way here. Not even sure. I think I like the B extension better. I hope we'll get way more extension as the game progresses. It's going to give us a lot more. Wait a sec, I could try something here. What if I just add... I cannot change completely the size of it. But if I do 2 of these, can I actually add one of these on the side? Not like that. Let's make it a bit closer if I can. It's not the same height. Nah, it's not. Just a little lower, and it's not going to clip. Okay, so maybe that's nah, it's really strange. Just rotate it. I need to be able maybe to reduce the weight of it to just maybe look better. It's going to be a huge church, and let's see. I might want to. Maybe I could add walls in a different way. I could just maybe do a little door somewhere, maybe over there. Even though it's a bit strange because of the slope. I could just make it a bit higher, maybe. Alright. And we could just start the construction. I could add a bunch of walls thanks to the wall UI. Might work. Okay, let's just build this crazy thing here. And let's just go and see what I can do with the walls. I am going to wait for this to be built first. Meanwhile, I could actually try to do the wall I wanted to build earlier. So let's say I'm going to make a wall around my realm. So we're going to just try to follow the... Okay. Do we have a direction? Yes, we do have a direction here. So I might want to rotate in a different... yes. So I need to go that way. Here I want to get a bit of space, but we'll need to... I feel like the walls are not going to be built. We are going to get them instantly, it seems. So we'll just go around and we'll make a big wall. Even I don't think it's going to cost us anything for now. It will cost at some point something, but it seems to be free for now. Let's just go around the realm. We're going to just let a bit of space for these paths. Do I want to... Nah, we're going to keep it that way. It's already pretty big and it will take a bit of time to fill. Oh, we are probably going to lack a bit of space, or I could just climb the mountain with my wall. And I can go around. It's fairly easy to use, but I don't know how it's going to end. Maybe I should just not go much further here and wait for this little bit of space to be built. And we could resume the wall here and keep going that way. We should be able to join the other side fairly soon. Okay, where are we? Just a bit further. We're not going to take... Oh, I should maybe try to take it. Even though... Because building a wall just down a mountain is a bad idea. You will be shot from up there. So let's just try to keep it practical. Am I not going to be able to... I think it should be fine that way. Okay, I hope I've been able to connect all of these. I'll just dispose of this tool now. And okay, so now I've got a big wall around, but we are lacking doors. So maybe I could try to use doors from the church to complete that. I'm not sure. I might want to try. I'll just edit. I don't know if there is a max distance here. I've got no door here. Nah, but the church has some. But I will need to wait for it to be completed if I want to. Yes. Okay. So we'll just take a look at this a bit later. Except for the lack of door, it's looking cool. We need big gates with heavy doors to close this realm. Okay, so let's now maybe focus a bit on what we need, because we are probably lacking some things here. So I need to assign a bunch of villagers to these mills. I need to assign some villagers to this warehouse, and we need to add an extra mill. And we need to find the best spot for it. Maybe a bit just like that. We could add a second one over there. And to keep making mills until I've got a huge storage of floor. So how big is this church now? I think we'll probably see villagers capacity 75. Okay, it's way better. We are still lacking a bit of space, but it should be fine. What are we lacking here? We've got plenty of planks, so we should not lack this. I think we might lack a bit of glass. Yes, we've got 0 glass. So we'll need to buy some... Oh, we've got 5. Okay, so I had 5 bits of glass, and I've been able to transport these from the warehouse to the church. And then we'll need a huge amount of rocks. Okay, so it's going to be relatively quick. I think I might want to ask them to focus on these. It's a little bit more important to feed the population than to finish the church. Okay. And then let's just check a bit what we are lacking here. So we need to check the villages. Let's just check the one which are not happy with how things are working. So Jacob here, or Joachim might be better. Okay, so it is bread lack, and we need to make more clothes as well. So how much wool do we have? Let's see, 23. We've got just one bit of clothes, so maybe we are lacking one weaver. I think last time I was building a second one. I don't know if I've been actually asking somebody to work in there. Seems to be the case. So they seems to be working quite a bit, but there are just 2, so we might want to add an extra weaver somewhere. Where was it? Not the close market. The weaver hut. Here we go. And where do we want to add this one? We've got a bit of space over there. We could do that here. Going to change a bit the color of the roof. And the wool is quite close as well. So maybe I think they're probably going to drop it to the warehouse, but if they were to just drop it directly to the weaver, it could be useful. Okay, so we've got our new tower here. I think there's a bunch of things I should just change here, because when I built this one, I didn't know how to make things higher. And maybe my towers are just way too small. Yet I want to do a bunch of extra so I can not lose money. Okay, let's see what I can do now. Banner. I don't really have so much choice, but I'm pretty sure I can add something to help us. I'm not going to be that high. Okay, let's go and add another extension here. What if I just... oh wait, I could just make it a bit higher and add 2 towers on the side. Or just 1. Let's just take a look with a second, just to see if I can add a bit more treasury to this. Or maybe on this side. And maybe not of the same age. Nah, I feel like it's just better with just 1. Yeah. And let's see. Yes, I don't need to change these. Okay, maybe 1 more, and we could just add a few more extensions on the side. But maybe I could do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. And maybe that way, with a little tower on the side here, so we just catch the road. Okay, we'll see what's going to look like when it's going to be done. I will need probably to plant a few more trees to make it better, to make it look better, because it's going to remove all the trees on the way. And I kind of like the idea of having a little forest around the Lone Manor. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, we can pretty much see the church for afar thanks to this little stained glass. It's not too bad. Could be way better, but it's not too bad. It's within the village. I think maybe if I was to add a bunch of trees, it might be better. We do have trees here. Just need to find where. Would like to make a little garden somewhere. I don't think the walls are going to be fitting at any point, so I cannot really do what I wanted to do. Maybe I could just remove that part, but I could just also keep it that way. I could do a wall with doors. And it look a little bit strange, but okay, and we just reduce. I cannot reduce this. Let's just raise a bit this one then. And we'll just add a bunch more. No, I need to have trees, not arcs. I should have just kept a bit of space for a fountain. I've been speaking about a fountain for a while, and it'd be nice to add one. Okay, maybe I just move that this way. No, it's not going to. Let's move it back here. just move the tree back over there. I'm going to add that here, and I should just take a bunch of let's see, alright, of regular things I've got here. I've got decorative trees and bush. I could add a bunch of bush around the fountain, and I'm going to use a decorative tree to remove the pine here, and we're going to keep adding bush to make it like a little garden. Bit like that. I need to remove this one. Let's just add a regular tree over there. Okay. And we'll just add a bunch of bush. I need to maybe focus on my village at some point, but we're just going to keep it that way for now. Okay. Would look nice with a bunch of bench and I don't know. Okay, it will. I should just take care of the second one. I should just add a bunch of these bush on the side. There is no room for trees, but maybe just adding that might make it look a bit better. Just on one side or on both? On both. A little bit of green. Never bad. And I could even add a bunch over there. I'm going to just crop these into these walls so I can just show a little bit, not too much. So we feel like we've got maybe more options than we have. Come on, a little bit like that. I could do it again. Okay, sufficient. Not going to overflow this. Yet I might want to remove that tree by adding a bunch of decorative trees on the side of the door. Okay, it will be sufficient for now. Okay, let's see, I'm still lacking bread, I believe. Yes, I am. And I think I'm going to require some bakery soon. I've got a mill which is not working, and one which is almost built. It's an emergency, please build it right away. So now we should begin to make some flour, but I want to make a bakery, so let's do it. Where do I want to add a bakery though, because we are beginning to lack space a bit in the most crowded area of this city. So I want to keep it close to a warehouse, I want to keep it close to water. So I could maybe add one bakery. Nah, strange. Let's add one on this side. I will. Nah, it's too far. Okay, maybe here. Logistically wise, it seems to be good. It's not going to look as good because these two are just way too close. But I could actually make a bunch of trees or thing to lure our sight, so we don't see these so easily. And I'm going to add a bunch of birds so we don't see. I don't know. It might work, but yeah, maybe a bit too many trees. I will just remove a bunch if we need to. Okay, let's just check on the Oswald. It seems to be back to a better state because there is a bit of bread which is available, but we are still lacking berries. Maybe I should just buy berries. Yeah, it might be a good idea. I'm making a lot of money. Maybe if I was to just buy things, it would be a lot better. Let's just take a look at my trade routes. Let's begin to buy berries. I need to buy plenty of berries. Let's say I'm going to buy 50 berries here. And I'm going to buy maybe a bit of bread to keep us... Let's buy a bit of bread. Let's go and buy 20. And we'll see how my treasury is going to handle that. Do I need a bit of glass? I don't think I need any for now. Okay, for now we'll just deal with that way. So, let's see. We're lacking berries. I should just focus on making money and I could buy the berries. It would be so much better. I should have thought about that earlier. Okay, so my windmills are old. Maybe they are old, but they are all manned, it seems. Oh, not this one. So one which are not rotating are not manned, so it should be working a bit better with these guys running these. Should just check the bakery as well, because we might lack a bunch of people to run them. Okay, these are walking. This one here is also walking, and we got... I think I should just ask for 2 baker in advance. So John is going to be a baker, and male 780 is going to be a baker as well. And who are you, and what are you going to be doing? I think I need a weaver. I just... Yes. Come on. They will need more people, because maybe we were lacking a weaver and now the office is filled. Okay, we're just going to wait to see if he's going to... Yes, he's there. Okay. So, all is fine. We're still lacking berries, but let's see what the next trader is going to give us. Do we have any city which is going to sell us berries, at least? Okay, so they are mostly buying berries, but not selling berries. Yet, they are selling bread. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but should be fine. What could I sell? I could sell planks. Yes, let's just sell planks. Something I can actually produce quite easily. It's going to give us a bit of money to see things coming. So let's just see, where are my planks? Over there. So we're going to sell planks. And let's say we've got maybe 50 to sell. I don't exactly know if it is saying that I shall just sell 50, or I shall just 50 remaining, or I don't really know. It's not really clear here, because these numbers are not decreasing. Or maybe I'm aiming at some number. I don't know. It's not really clear to me. I hope they are going to flesh out a bit the trading system. For now it's working, but it is quite minimal. Okay, let's see, we've got 2 new villages. I was lacking a baker or 2. Okay, not these. We need to finish this one. I think my people are probably working on the Lord Manor for now, and it's not the most urgent thing to do. We've got a bakery which is lacking builders. We should also maybe hire a bunch more builders. So we can build things a bit faster. Okay, 2 more builders, and I was speaking about bakers, I think, as well. I don't really remember if I've been asking for 2 already, but if it is not the case, if it is already the case, I will just build a second bakery. It will be fine. Okay, it seems to me the wheat is decreasing a bit and the flour is rising rapidly. So maybe we should begin to build a bunch of extra farms. we might want to do that. Let's just see, where are my farms? Over there. Okay, so we're going to build them, maybe not on the belt, but I could add one over there. And let's just check. Yeah, I've got a little bit of space which is not being used. I could actually just paint it so we can get a little bit more wheat on this side. Okay, it's going to be a little bit too big, I believe. And I should remove... I could actually just see where the road is by just checking where my people are going to run. Okay, let's just go back and check. I should remove a bit here. Not too much, just enough to make them go through. Is it fine? Kind of. And I could also maybe... I need to remove these trees here. Could I just ask for a bit of work from my woodcutter? I need to remove this, it's going to give us a bit more fertility here so we can make these farms happen. Okay, maybe a bit over there as well. Okay. We lost one villager. There is an issue somewhere. What is it? I'll just go back and check my villages again. So who's unhappy and what's the issue about Robin here? Lacking clothes. Okay, it's not... There is a horse. Oh, there is another one next to Robin. Oh, where was it? Okay, it was Jacob. Which is lacking berries. Yes, okay. So maybe what I should do is to fix the close issue. It is the easiest to fix, I think. We're lacking berries. Oh, and we're lacking owls. Okay, so we'll need to expand a bit this area. It's quite fairly easy to deal with, so I should do it right away. And it feels like it should be dealt with. I just need to cut these... Oh, what have I done? These trees, and it will be fine. Okay, let's clear these areas. It's going to give us more house too. Oh, it seems my farmers are not idle. They've got already this area which is being filled with wheat. I should maybe add an extra farm. Okay, let's see. I don't really know where to do that because I cannot see the... we need a button to show the... maybe there is one. To show the area which are already planted. It would be cool. I'm just going to do it here for now. And these guys are not going to be very happy because there is no facilities here, so they are lacking everything. And that's why my people are living here. Yes, probably because of that. So we need to add a market for the bread. Maybe over there. We need to add a market for the berries to make this area a bit more attractive. Okay. We need also to add a market for the clothes. Just drop it here. Okay, and we need a 3 market tender if we want to make things run properly. We've got 2. So market tender and another one. and we'll just lack one more. I believe these guys, they should just live in a bad area. Yes, they are living around here, so I might want to also add a well to make this area a bit more attractive. Let's see, well, maybe over there. Why not? Look, let's just build them a cool neighborhood. I think we are lacking things also here. I should just deal with this right away. We can try the well over there. We're going to probably well, the market's not too far. Let's just take a look at the layers. Okay, it's just it's not a good area. So maybe what I should do is to add these markets around here. So it's going to make the whole area more desirable. Yeah. Plus I've got a bit of space around here, so it might be fairly easy to do. Okay, we're going to do some kind of market here, and with all the markets we need. Alright. A little bit of, well, not too far. I will just destroy these if it's not looking fine. We'll just do it again, that's all. But we'll see if it's going to attract people, so we can begin to build around here. So I can build more farms and stuff. Okay, better. Oh, we are lacking wheat actually. Got plenty of flour now, but we don't have enough wheat to process. Okay, it's cool because it's going to give us a different objective here. What's going on with female 112? Oh no, it's 1124. And she would like to upgrade her house, I think. Oh, she's happy again, so all is fine. I need more people to deal with these market things. Okay, it's looking fine-ish. I'm not going to destroy it for now. Let's see, the desirability layer is just way higher. It's a shame I did not build it somewhere else, but I will still need to maybe build a bunch more things. It's strange because, you know, I did build these, but these are not manned, so they're not actually walking. Oh, I think my treader are just going through these walls. It's just very strange. I'm going to try to see if I can destroy a bit of wall here. So let's say I'm going to remove that part. Can I actually just move it? I've got no idea. Oh, with the right control we can do it. So it's going to be easier for them to cross. They weren't really caring so much about the walls, but it's very strange for me if I just see the traders just going through the walls. I think for now these are just, you know, pretend wall, so they're not going to be... Oh, what am I doing here? Nothing good, it seems. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Let's just, nope, not trade, but buy extra bits of territory here. Got the money to do so. Okay, so the whole hill is now ours. Yes. And getting big here. Let's just remove the layers a bit in the way of visibility here. And we should have more people, so we should be able to man these little still here. Come on, just one more. We got 0 things in stock, but we've got our first house here, so... Oh, and you see, our house are just upgrading here. So we are going to get villagers which are going to be happier. I don't have any people which is it seems to be working anyway, so why not? But I believe they're going to lack stuff if there is nobody to sell them. What's happening here? We are lacking berries once again. I think I need to bring more berries to this town. And to do that I need to assign more people to gather it, which seems to be my main failure these days. Not bringing enough berries. Because bread seems to be all fine. Who's living? I don't know if I'm currently buying enough bread. Because I don't really know how much I'm buying. Would definitely like to know that. Let's see, I'm going to go for 50. Might be a bad idea, but I've got plenty of money, so... Okay, 50, 55, 60, 55. I want to see if these traders are going to plunder my treasury or not. And oh, we don't really have enough planks anymore. I think I might want to just stop selling these. At some point I might need some. So planks. No trade. Plus we need plank to upgrade ours as well. So I shall not sell these at all. None available. I need plenty of people, I need farmers, and they are living. Oh, come on. We don't have any more wheat. Biggest flow. Just take a look. Berries. Okay, so I need to... every time there is a villager which is going to arrive, I need to assign them to gathering berries. It is the only way I could actually fix that, it seems. 5 villages. These are left? I think they might have. Come on, guys. Need a bunch of new villagers to produce more berries. I might want to just remove a bunch of builders and just make them berry gatherer. But I think probably my villager which are the most likely to leave are the gatherer. There we go, gatherer as well. They are not happy. I don't know how to satisfy their need. Bakers are happy, millers are quite happy, farmer as well, but gatherer, And it seems cutting stone is also a good trade in my little village, because they are never living. Same for our sheep farms and stuff, which are kind of productive here. They are just making so much wool. I'm saying so much wool, I just don't even know how much wool I've got. Oh, we are losing money now. And yes, we've got a bit of wool, but not that much. I think I might want to stop buying that much bread. No, it seems to be fine-ish. We'll see. I think next time they are going to come to the village, I might actually lose a lot of money. But if we are remaining at that amount of money, it's kind of fine. We'll just try to make more with... Well, stable. Okay, it's fine. When I'm going to push the amount of bread a bit further with our bakers, when I'm going to get more of this wheat, it might balance things a bit. Got 2 new villages. how berries are such crippling things here. Okay, let's wait for these 2 new villages and we'll see. We'll see them to the gathering task, because this is what we need. Alright, at some point we might be able to raise the amount of berries we are gathering. I need to check if I've got every extraction site running. Just make it a bit wider so I don't miss any of these berries. Okay, here it's fine here. Got some over there. Is it wide enough? Let's just make it wider. You've got also some here, but I'm not really willing to let them just go that far. I hope they're not going to do it anyway. It would be nice if the woodcutter were to come there. But maybe I've got no more woodcutter. Nah, I think I would have no more wood since then. So let's just check. I've got these 2. We don't really have so many. Oh, wait a sec. We've got only 1 woodcutter. This is a mistake. I'm amazed we've got still a bit of wood. We should not use so much. But I will need to get a few more of these. So we can do a bit more, because I was asking quite a bit of work to be done for the woodcutter, but they're never going to be able to do it. Okay, nice. We're getting a bunch more house around the lawn manor. I still have no quests available. But I think we don't really, we cannot expect to have more for now. With maybe a few more patch, we might get some, but for now we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going that way. The berries are still an issue. But now we cannot find bread. Why is that? Who's lacking bread and where are they living? This is a farmer. I'm going to follow him. Okay, maybe we're lacking bread here because there is no market tender. No, we've got no market tender. And do we have market tender for these other shop? Not so much. So it might be why we are lacking so many berries. Because this location should be... Come on. I'll just check all of my stores, because if we are losing somebody on these, yes, like this, it's going to be troublesome. Maybe it is why we are lacking so many berries, because they are not distributed properly. Okay, my village is going to crash and burn, it seems. And the money I've got is just getting lower and lower, so we might want to just buy a bit less bread. Maybe let's go for 40. So we don't buy more if there is already 40, maybe. Going to give us a bit more time between these. And we're not producing enough money now because we lost quite a bit of people. I think we lost at least 10 villages. And you just need to be careful, because if we are losing villages, they are probably going to have more food to share, but we are going to produce less money, so it could be dangerous. I think I'm still buying too much bread. I should just buy 30. It would be sufficient. So when I'm lacking some, they are going to buy some, but else they are not going to do so. Oh, I think I should just focus on these, because these are more important. This is the earth of my village. So I should be very, very careful to keep it running well. I should check the... What have I done with these two? I think I put these two on the same spot. It's not a very good idea. I will need to remove one. Ah, come on, I'm just lacking one more village. Maybe I'm going to remove... Alright. It's more important to deal with the bread than the clothes. Okay. It seems to be rising a bit, but not too much. Not enough to my liking. Oh, I've got somebody which has no job. Mary here. And Mary is living, so it's why she's got no... She might have been a farmer, so we might want to find somebody else to work in a place. We are lacking so many people. I think we did not really gain so much people in this episode. I was at 81 when we began. We've been rising to almost 100, and now we are back to where we were. I think I need to boost the efficiency of this village a bit more. I'm just thinking a bit from all parts here. There's too many holes in my hull. And so I'm still lacking wheat, and we're getting less and less flour, so I just really want to assign more people to the farms, if possible. And I'm lacking a few millers as well. No, I'm not. Yes, maybe one over there. But if there is too many mills and so little farm, it's not going to make everything. Yes, we're lacking millers, obviously. For now, it seems to be stable. Yet the bread is still removing 9% of happiness, and the berries 31. I need a village which is going to sell me berries, even though I don't really have so much money available now. It was still cool to be able to change the height of these, so we can make cooler buildings. At some point I should just remove the whole thing and try to do it differently. I'm kind of happy with the church for now. It's a bit like a monastery, more than a church, but it's look cool enough. And I should maybe try to add... You know what? I should just add a bunch of trees, so we see a little bit less the walls, which are, you know, feeling a bit strange. I just add a bunch of trees. I will need to check that, I'm not completely sure. Maybe I should just remove one. It's possible that it will work, but I'm not completely sure. And I could add maybe more birch to reduce a bit the size of these walls. Okay, we'll see. Anyway guys, I think we're not going to be able to go much further today. We've got a village which is a little bit bigger than before, even though we don't really have so much more villagers than before. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!